Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Come On Shine, and today I'm going to deal with a post-colonial novel that is Anthills of Savannah or Savannah, okay? And as we all know how important post-colonial era is. So this novel is going to reveal so much things about post-colonialism. So I would request you to please listen this video till the end, okay? Now let's get a start with the introduction part. So, Anthills of Savannah is a 1987 novel by Nigerian writer Chinua Achebe. It was his fifth novel, first published in the United Kingdom, and was credited with having revived his reputation in Britain. And it is also a finalist for the 1987 Booker Prize for Fiction also, okay? Let's get started with the novel. Anthills of Savannah is a socio-political commentary, and it is set in fictitious nation of Kangan. And the whole story revolves around the three important characters. First is Sam. Sam is the president of Republic of Kangan. Second is Chris Oriko. Chris Oriko is the head of Information Ministry. And the third is Ikem Osori. He is the editor-in-chief in National Gazette newspaper, okay? Actually, these three characters are childhood friends, but still their temperaments towards political leaning and personal temperament is very much different, okay? Their personality is different towards political leanings and personal temperaments. Sam is the president and is a selfish kind of person who does not care about public interest, and his two friends realize that Sam is going to be another dictator of himself for the country. And Ikem, on the other hand, is the polar opposite of Sam, who is very much interested in art and culture, who soon becomes the vocal critic of Sam, his friend itself, and who also puts forward his opinion towards government reform and government decision, whether it is right or wrong. So he openly puts forward his own opinion. And Chris is a kind of neutral-minded person who sometimes becomes the arbitrator between Sam and Ikem. Actually, Sam wanted to be the president for his whole life, and Chris and Ikem, by taking advantage of their post, trying to stop Sam to do so. In other words, they wanted to stop Sam to be cruel for the nation. And now, there is another reason located at Kangan. Actually, this reason was Amazon. Amazon was in Kangan. Actually, Amazon people refused to accept the notion of Sam's being president for life. They were revolting against this. And when Sam came to know this, he stopped to provide some necessary supplies to the village, thinking that it will break their spirit of challenge. And when the representative of Amazon went to Sam to plead for providing necessary supplies in the village, Sam, however, thinks that they are making some plan to trap him. Maybe they are making plan to revolt. And Sam also thinks that some of his own nearest friend is involved in all these plans. Okay? But still, Chris somehow thinks that Sam would do some betterment for the country. But Ikem, on the other hand, regularly questions on Sam's morality and decisions. Chris also suggests Ikem to use moderate tone, but Ikem didn't care. Then novel shifts to their respective women or fiancés. So the first is Ileva. Ileva is the GF of Ikem and mother of his son. And other is Beatrice. Beatrice works as an administrator for a local government, and she is the fiancée of Chris Oriko. Here, Ileva is not educated, but Beatrice is educated, and also she is the childhood friend of Ikem. And Beatrice also works as an administrator for the local government, as I told before. And Beatrice also suggests Ikem and Chris to not poke their nose into Sam's matter because he is a very cruel person. Then climax start in the story when Sam instructs Chris to fire Ikem from his post of editor because Sam somehow thinks that Ikem is involved with the rebellions of Abazon. Though Chris declined to do so with Ikem, but still Ikem was fired from his post. Then government propagandist twisted some coin-related matter and blamed Ikem that he wants to decapitate Sam, means he wants to murder Sam. And once at night, government men caught Ikem and killed him, which served as a wake-up call for Chris. Chris then started thinking to take revenge from Sam. Then Chris started organizing or collecting people against Sam to prove him murderer and dictator. And Emmanuel, one more character here. Emmanuel, one of Ikem's former friend, also involved in this mob, means he was involved in with Chris. He was supporting Chris to organize people and revolt against Sam. Okay. After revolt, Chris and Emmanuel ran away to Basa. Basa is the capital of Abazon. And when they were moving, Emmanuel met a beautiful girl. She was studying near a co-ed university. Her name was Adama. And when they were in the bus on the way of Basa, then their bus has been stopped by a mob. And there were two parties in the mob. One who were celebrating the death of Sam, means Sam is now dead. And the other who were mourning at Sam's death. And here Chris goes out of the bus and tries to divide the groups. Meanwhile, Adama is kidnapped by some of Malaysia men, and when Chris goes to save her, they killed Chris on the spot itself. Chris dead, spot death. Means all three friends here now dead. Emmanuel and Adama was very much upset, and they planned to return to Beatrice to convey this tragic news to them. And there an important event was going on, that is naming ceremony for Ileva's daughter. Though children are usually named by a man, Beatrice performs here the ceremony instead in an attempt to break the culture. Additionally, they give the daughter a traditionally male name, Ameshina, which means may the path never close. With this, the novel comes to an end, and I wish you liked this novel. And so many of you requested to upload this video in English language. So here it is. I hope you like it. So please subscribe and hit the bell icon and keep loving literature.